every game for us, we know, these next 4 games, and I guess 5, including this one, we knew coming into it that if we wanted to go where we want to go, we have to win. We have to win out, right? And you have to win all these games, and that's something that we think we're capable of, and we believe that fully. That if we play our best football, if we prepare and do what we're supposed to do, and play complementary football, take care of the football on offense, get turnovers on defense, that we can have a chance to win all those games. And so that's what our focus is right now. Obviously, we're not really thinking of must win for 5 weeks. We're thinking of 1 week at a time. That's kind of how we take it. That's our approach. 1 week at a time, just try to get better, try to do what we can to improve each week, prepare as well as I know how, and then go out there and play my best football every Saturday. That's my goal. So just proud of our team, the way we approach this road game, had good energy, we're excited to play, and then made the plays we needed to.
Virginia University.
Stadium. Your Frogs get it done on the road, and 2 very important things to note. Another Big 12 win, and the 6th win means the Frogs are bowl eligible. I'm Caitlin Kilgore with the Showgirls, back again, and a final Frog fans, 23-17, Frogs on top, and to get out of Morgantown with another conference win. This is your Frogs Today Football Postgame Report, brought to you by Texit Coin. Here is reaction and highlights. See you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you got to credit our guys. we made plays. I think that's the bottom line. We had to recover an onside kick. That was a heck of a play by Trent. And I don't trust anybody in the world more to make that play than Trent Battle, and that was a huge play for us. We did what we had to do to win the game. We made field goals. Nate McCashlin, I thought, did a tremendous job kicking field goals, and we haven't called on him much to do that, and he had to step up. We were pretty banged up football team, and our guys just had to gut it out. And I thought we played well defensively. Going into the game, the key was going to be to take the run away. They ran for 41 yards, I think, on 32 carries, so we did that, but we gave up some plays in the pass game that we obviously got to get fixed. But it was just we gutted it out. We found a way. It's almost like the last 2 road games we had, we found a way to lose, and tonight we found a way to win. So proud of the guys for doing that.
Well, I thought we just executed well in some of those critical moments in that first half. I thought we left some points out there for sure, 2 of those drives, and we definitely left some points out there our first 2 drives in the second half. And I think going forward, that's going to be an area of improvement, is just figuring out what we got to do to get the ball in the end zone. They did a good job on defense when we got down there, playing good defense and making it tough on us, but we had some opportunities that we just didn't hit, and falls back on me. I got to do a better job getting our guys ready and getting on the same page so we can make those plays happen. But as far as playing on the road, I thought we did a good job taking care of the football. Like Coach said, we didn't have any negatives really. Had some negative plays, a sack and a couple negative runs, but there wasn't a whole lot of negatives, So I think just playing clean football and trying to do a good job of staying ahead of the sticks. I thought we did a good job. I thought Coach called a good game, and just proud of our guys. Our offensive line played their butt off, and I don't know how many yards we had rushing, but they did a good job from what I could tell.
And it's just another game. I know I said that last week, but it's just I'm just trying to stay consistent. I'm trying to keep my routine the same. I'm not really trying to focus on numbers or chase stats, or I'm just trying to chase wins, honestly. So, yeah.
We knew we were going to get a great effort from them tonight. I know Rich enough to know there's nobody in the world that's got more pride, and no one that's going to be able to push a team harder than he does. So I knew what we were walking into tonight. I knew it was going to be very difficult with the coal miner game and just the whole thing. I knew it was going to be a tough environment, and it was. You got to give West Virginia a ton of credit. Rich had his guys playing really hard. I thought the quarterback did a great job of making plays. Thought they had a good game plan. But it was a rough one. We knew it was going to be a battle. our quarterback got hit early in the game, and I don't know that he was ever the same, quite frankly. Pretty banged up. Our starting center went out. We're down 3 starting offensive linemen. We were down a tight end. We were down our starting running back. We were down 2 or 3 receivers. We just guys had to get it out, and it just was what it was. And again, credit our guys for finding a way to win. The big thing, we didn't turn the ball over. That was the biggest thing. Got close at the end, thank goodness for Major making that recovery. But we didn't turn the ball over, and we're 27-4 now that when we don't turn it over. So, or we tie the turnover battle or win it. So it was that was obviously big.
And we knew Major was going to have a great opportunity to make some plays tonight. I love the way he's been practicing. He's done a great job being consistent. He's a guy that, he was my class coming in here, and so we've had a good relationship over the last couple of years. And there's something I really love about the way he plays, the way he practices, and just who he is as a person. He's a great guy. So I love him and love his contribution tonight, and expect a lot of big things going forward.
Trent Battle is just one of those guys who does everything. You look up and he's on the punt team. He's starting. He was our starting tailback tonight. He was made the big play on the onside kick. I mean, the guy just, like I said, there's nobody I trust more when the game is on the line than Trent Battle. And you trust him so much because he's just such a good person, and he does things right 100% of the time. You just know exactly what you're going to get from him. And like I said, man, that recovery on the onside was a heck of a play.
And he's just walked in, but he's one of those guys that you can always count on. He's super talented. He's fast. He's good in the hole. Can make guys miss. Great ball catcher out of the backfield. But one of the best traits about him is that he's just a hard worker. He shows up every day, does what he's supposed to do, works hard, never complains about anything, just shows up and works. And so I have a lot of respect for guys like that. And Trent's the ultimate team guy.
I mean, I guess you could say it means a lot. Just really happy with coming out here getting a win. This isn't an easy place to come and play. This team's 2-1 at home coming into this game. They play tough. They're a physical team, and I think we try to pride ourselves on our identity being physicality. And so for us to come in here and be able to win the way we did, it means a lot for us and the way that we play. I mean, I'm super proud of those guys. I think every week they go in and they're trying to get better every week, and it shows on the field. They're working every day. They're getting 1% better every day, and it shows. And they're some of the best group that we've had in a while. And the chemistry just gets better every day. Those guys work so well cohesively. They're a great group. They love each other, and I love running behind them. So, I mean, I can't be thankful enough to have a great O-line like that.
One of the hardest things that we face going against our defense, like in fall camp, thinking back, was just all of their, pressures and simulated pressures. And, they do a lot of kind of exotic things at times. So they do a good job mixing it up. Coach Avalos, in my opinion, is one of the. Going against our defensive practice to me it's a lot harder. Not harder, but it's a challenge. For sure. It's tough every day. You don't know what you're going to get. Like I said, they have a lot of exotic pressures and looks, and they do a good job executing. So I have so much respect for that side of the ball. I thought they played unbelievable tonight. Gave us a chance to win whenever we didn't take advantage of a couple opportunities we had in the red zone, and that's going to be huge going forward. And we'll be better on offense and take advantage of those next time.
Yeah, just keep my routine the same every week. I feel like once I have a good game, I literally do everything the same. I go to bed at the same time. I eat the same things. I wear the same things in practices. I take it kind of extreme, and that's just kind of how I am. I'm very routine based, and once I'm out that routine, I don't really like it. So just trying to eliminate the distractions in my life, keep all my focus on football and family and God, and just keep trying to get these dubs. Colorado. Yeah, Colorado. Yeah, we were getting torched on 3rd downs and 4th downs, and that was a big emphasis after that Colorado game, especially, was just getting off the field. 3rd down's the most important down, crucial down to get off the field, and I feel like we really stepped it up these last couple of weeks.
They went for it a bunch on 4th down. Obviously, that was a wild game from that perspective. They went for it 7 times on 4th down, and so we had to. It's hard to stop an offense 4 times. And so we had to do that a bunch, and we were able to do it 5 to 7 times on 4th down. And, we gave up the long play right there at the end. It was obviously not a good thing, but, I thought throwing the football on 3rd down, getting the 1st down with Eric was really obviously huge. We could run the clock out that way, and it was a heck of a call and good execution. But yeah, man, it's just we knew it was going to be tough. and we had a bunch of guys just like him right there, Josh Hoover, that gutted it out and found a way to win, man. So my hat's off to our players and, just who they are and what they're all about. That's big. Yeah, no, we are. We're definitely a must-win. I think everybody in the Big 12 is kind of a must-win, quite frankly. The teams that are trying to get in, and so we know what we got, and we lost a couple of tough ones that we look, that we regret losing, and we feel like we gave them away in some ways. But tonight I thought we knew we was going to gut it out. I knew when the schedule came out, West Virginia this time of year was going to be a challenge, and it didn't matter what their record was or what any of the stuff. I knew what it was going to be like, and again, credit our players for finding a way to get it done. But yeah, every game in Big 12 play right now is huge. Our open week comes at a perfect time for us. We're beat up. We need to rest up a little bit and get everybody back. And I know I have a tremendous faith. Our guys will practice incredibly well, prepare well, and we'll go play the best game we played all year against Iowa State in 2 weeks.